What's up, everybody? This is Pike.
This is Danny.
And this is Dual Vibes.
Guys, episode number 21 of the Dual Vibes Entertainment Podcast. Guys, we are getting active.
Why are you talking so fast? Holy shit.
Dude, I just wanted to see if I could do it. Guys, we're all about getting active, okay? This is the word that we've been saying for so long. Shout out to someone I know, just getting active all the time, guys. All right, topic today is the hot take. Okay, this one's going to be a little quickie, all right, because we got some stuff to do. But guys,
Quickie.
it's all for the Dual Vibes Entertainment TikTok, guys. Guys, we got a lot to work on, okay?
Let's go.
Anyways, hot take for today. I'm going to let Pike read the quote of the day, but first, let's elaborate on the last episode. Guys, we hope you enjoyed the interview.
Yeah, it was different. It was definitely different. We had an interview sessions going on, and I think we posted it just a wee bit late, but it took some more time to edit and render and everything.
It took 60 hours for it to completely render.
Crazy.
60.
Crazy. So
60.
It was unforeseen, but next time we're prepared for it. We're gonna do better at it. So, but it was different. It was a different vibe, and we got some good feedback from it. So I think we're gonna maybe do a part two. Maybe we'll do a part two of that.
Putting your ring back on, buddy?
Scratching my finger.
Oh.
Because my finger was.
Did you? Oh. We're not going to get into that because we're staying active. Guys. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Me and Pike did not know what was going on. So Mike had told us to. Schmike had told us to go set up over there. And he set up the camera and everything. And we're like, bro, what is going on? But then, as a team, we were watching the Sunday conversations. So shout out to you for the idea. And once we got to the end of it, I was like, that's why he did this, because we were watching those videos together. So
it was good though. It was good.
Yeah, it was a great time.
So if you guys haven't seen that one, go back and watch that one. Let us know your feedback on it. See if we should do a part two of it. And
definitely part two. And this time we're gonna get Schmike.
Yeah,
we're gonna double team Schmike. Not like that.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Double team Schmike.
2v1. He gets in the hot seat.
Let's go. Let's get active.
So on today's hot take, quote of the day: humor is the cheat code by Danny Hamilton.
Guys, I said it in the last episode, so if you guys didn't catch it there, go back, pause this, go back, watch it through, and just let me know. Camera's dead.
Fuck. Sorry about that, guys. Battery died, so we had to go ahead and switch over to a new battery on camera. So we're gonna.
Yeah, that's just what it comes with age. Just his one job: charge the batteries.
Sometimes I forget.
But he forgot. Anyways, we were talking about
hot take.
No, but we were talking about something.
Humor is
humor's the Chico quote of the day, right? So last podcast, I said, if you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make those cheaps clap and jiggle.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Yes. So humor is the Chico, because once you start making her laugh, it makes them feel comfortable, right? It makes them feel comfortable, like yeah.
Laughter brings it calms you. You know what I'm saying?
Calms and like, oh, okay. Well, this guy's funny. This guy's a good guy.
That goes for anything. It goes into talking to a girl or going into an interview and stuff like that. Talking to your boss, you know what I'm saying? If it's light and funny, it's usually plays well.
And then they go through my camera roll. I'm done.
Labeled Danny. Danny's album.
All right, hot take. Let's get back on track. Hot take.
Go ahead.
Pull out the phone on that one. Have it written down. Kind of forgot it already. All right. Small talk is a government conspiracy to keep us from achieving emotional intimacy. What do you think about that one? What does that mean to you?
Small talk is a government. So you think the government? So I don't understand. So I don't fully understand it. You think? So we're saying that is the government in charge of?
Nah, bro. I think that's just a way to put it, but it's like.
Oh, do you think small talk's important?
Yeah.
Is more so what we're getting at.
Me personally, I think small talk's bullshit.
It is bullshit. I mean, it depends on what. I mean, do I think it is just nonsense? Yes. Do I think it's needed sometimes? Yes.
Yeah. So it's needed sometimes, but some people all right. So you don't have to text every second of the day, right, dude? There is no way I can text someone for 24 hours. There's no way. If I'm not with that person, it gets to a certain point where it's just dragging on the convo.
Well, yeah, it's just they say something, and you're just LOL.
Yeah, and it's like small talk. So like
Yeah.
people that just sit there and constantly have to keep talking and talking instead of just enjoying the moment and like, just vibing out and being with that person.
Do you think they do it because they get awkward? Maybe the awkward silence.
No, it could just be like they really like the person and like they just want to keep talking. They like the voice. They like how you sound.
Okay.
So I've been told that multiple times. Just Danny,
You talk too much.
Danny, you're like a violin. Every time you talk, it just sounds so good. I'm like,
Get the fuck out.
and I just keep going. I'm just like, yep, getting active.
I don't know if anyone's ever told you that. I mean, if they have, that's impressive. So you're saying you don't do small talk?
I keep it limited because it's like, so like when I'm at like, all right, let's say for instance like a basketball game, right?
Okay.
I went to a basketball game one time and I did not hear the other person stop talking. And it's like
I would hate that.
like
Okay.
I'm watching the game like, go, and then she just, hey, did you see what the weather was tomorrow? And I'm like, no, like I'm watching the game right now. We can talk about this on the car ride home. Like I'm seeing LeBron James right now, and you're over here asking me about the weather for tomorrow. 3.
Okay, so you're saying, so while there's an event going on, small talk not needed. I
Yeah,
agree.
just like any occasion like that, man. Just even like,
But during halftime, cool with the conversation.
yeah. But like if we're taking a stroll in the park, right? Birds are chirping. It's nice and sunny outside. I don't need to. We don't have to talk the whole time. Like here and there, like, oh my gosh, look at this view. Oh yeah, it's so pretty. It reminds me of you, right? That line gets them every time.
Dang. I didn't know. Okay.
It's like a fucking
That
waterfall
is-
right there.
Y'all
Right?
can use that one. Let us know if it works.
Yep. Then they don't know how to respond.
Yeah.
So it's quiet. I'm like, fuck yeah, that was good. But then they start talking again.
Well, maybe they don't. I think the biggest thing is I think small talk is to give some purpose of. They don't like silence. Silence means they're overthinking. Or they may think someone is overthinking what's going on.
Oh,
or,
like this person doesn't like me.
yeah.
Like that.
Oh, they're not talking to me. Something's wrong. I need to start a conversation. I need to tell them more about me.
But like, what if it's like 5 years down the road, like,
Oh.
and we're taking that same stroll in the park?
Oh yeah. No. I'm talking like early on. Like,
yeah.
if we're talking like time into a relationship and knowing a person. Like me and you can go for a drive. Like we went on a drive last night, and on the way back, like we talked every now and then, a little bit here and there. But at other points, we're just just chilling. The
I'm
weather,
just chilling.
doors off the Jeep, bro. Like it was just a good time.
I mean, I was talking more to the woods than anything.
Yelling at the deer.
Like,
Yeah,
I was just looking out well, he had his doors off on his Jeep, and he's driving going like 60 the speed limit. And I'm over there, I'm just looking at the woods. I'm like, yep, getting active over here, guys.
Yeah. So like, but it's just like, so I think if you're comfortable with someone, I think that silence is fine. But I think the small talk, I think it's more so to fill in the quiet time.
It's like the earlier stage.
Someone's overthinking. I think it leads from overthinking actually, or someone just likes to talk. I think actually it can go both ways.
So, when we first became friends, did we have small talk when we
Yeah,
were
I
driving?
guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
dude, that is
guarantee
so
we
long ago,
did.
bro.
I wish we can pull up the footage of us like meeting.
Dude, the first time we met, I was like, "There's no shot, bro."
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah.
There's no shot. This guy's my boss. And then
yeah.
just went from there.
Crazy stuff.
So I personally like small talk. It's like on occasion, it's good here and there, but like there's just certain moments where we don't have to like talk all the time. Like I said, texting, like the phone call thing. Like I don't know. I used to be like a big FaceTime guy and just talk all the time, but like
I've never had that stage. I mean, I like conversation. I like communication throughout the day. Just like, hey, like, what are you doing today? Like, what are you doing? Or like, hey, kind of like random conversation. I think is good over like text or a phone call if something big happens. But like sitting on FaceTime just because I have nothing else going on, I don't think I've ever been in that stage.
Yeah, like sitting on FaceTime and like falling asleep on FaceTime. Very cute when you're first going.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 years down the road, I don't need a FaceTime
doing
yet.
it.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like at this point, you're just killing my battery life.
Yeah.
That thing's charging.
Charging, dying at the same time.
Yep. Fucking.
Just like your relationship.
Yep. You fucking touch it, and it's like a fucking stove.
Yeah.
Whoop! Burn myself.
I agree. So do you think that kind of, well, that's not small talk.
What?
FaceTiming while you sleep? That's a whole nother.
Yeah, but that's like, hey, you still awake?
Oh, okay.
You know, like
That's okay. I got you.
that could be small talk.
Do you think that that's okay for long distance relationships?
Yeah, but like bro's like 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. And like, even if you're like an hour away, I mean, I feel like sometimes like FaceTiming, like if you're like an hour away, but if you're like in another state, like, yeah, like you don't see that person all day. You don't see them for months. So like, that's your time, right?
Yeah.
But like, if she's like an hour away and like you guys see each other like 4 or 5 days out of the week, even twice or 3 times, right? I feel like that's just like a sense of like, ooh, do I really trust this person yet?
Like you want to.
Is he banging
sure
someone?
they're sleeping.
Is she banging someone? Well, guess what? She can mute the phone.
That'd be crazy. Could you imagine that? I've seen like videos of that, like when you think she's not doing nothing bad, and it shows like the phone laying next to like a girl, and it's just like muted boyfriend.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
Yeah. That's you're gonna hear. They're gonna send that text. Green.
Yeah, straight greening from that. I hate that. That's overthinking. So back to small talk. Do you think it's necessary in the early stages? Do you think it's necessary?
Yeah. Like if I'm at a basketball game, I'm taking the girl on a date to a basketball game. Like we can chirp it up because it's not really for the basketball game at that point.
Yeah.
It's more like, here's my commitment to show that I like you. I bought you a ticket. Mm-hmm. Like let's get to know each other. Let's watch basketball. Let's.
Yeah, and also the small talk's probably going to lead into her asking questions if she doesn't know about basketball, which can lead into conversation or funny stories in your past about playing basketball, stuff like that. So I think that small talk is good. I agree.
But if that's her 40th basketball game and she's asking me about the weather,
she's not coming to the 41st. Definitely.
No, that's when I look to my right and go, 3!
LeBron James. Okay, I get it. Okay, so what about if small talk, like in job scenarios, like not in relationship scenarios. Now we're going into like a boss, or you're going to an interview. Do you think small talk is necessary? Or do you think straight to the point, cut dry?
Man,
because there can be a lot of things that lay into that. Like if you're just a boss, you're trying to be a hard ass boss, like whatever. You can be straight, cut dry. But also certain jobs you got HR. You got to make sure they're cool. So you got to have that small talk.
Yeah, no. If I'm checking up on someone, there's moments for that, but it's when the small talk gets dragged on, like 20 minutes. Okay, get back to doing your job, buddy.
Okay, yeah, because I've been in situations like that where I will be just on the computer doing something, right? Like I'm knocking some stuff out for work, and someone will come in and talk for a couple seconds. And they need to tell me something, and then they'll stop talking and get on their phone, put their phone down, and then just sit there. And I'm like, what else do you want? What the fuck do you want?
That's aura, ladies and gentlemen. That's aura.
They just want to be around, So yeah, no, I think small talk up to a certain extent.
So early stage, small talk's needed.
Yeah.
Later on, you think it's good to like chill back on that. You're taking that walk through the park. You don't need to talk.
Yeah, man. Sometimes just sitting on the beach, not saying nothing. Sometimes just sitting on the balcony
just
of the
vibing,
hotel,
bro.
just saying nothing, enjoying the waves crash, enjoying all of that. Maybe if you want to play a little music, no small talk, just like enjoy the time.
Yep.
Play some footsies or some shit. No talking. You know what I'm saying?
And then you just, like you said, you're in the hotel room. Lock the door and get active.
Lock them door and turn the lights down low.
With that being said, guys,
damn,
comment down below what you think about small talk. Do you guys disagree, agree? I think we kind of touched on it a good amount.
Do you think our podcast has a lot of small talk in between it?
And is that
it too much?
Unnecessary or necessary?
Is it necessary for a podcast to have small talk? And because if you don't have the small talk for a podcast, I feel like you won't hit on some of the funny little key points that make a podcast.
And like personality,
Yes.
If it's so like based on like a topic.
So that kind of leads into like early stages of relationships, so that you want them to know your personality. So I think small talk is a way to express it. And then once you know that person, there's no need to be talking about the weather tomorrow when we can talk about that later because LeBron James, 3. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, we won't be seeing LeBron too much longer. Nope. We're not getting into the small talk, see?
We almost did it.
Got you guys.
Almost did it.
All right, let's give 5 fun facts about small talk. Since we're talking about the topic.
5 fun facts?
Yep, 5 fun facts. Got them right here. We wrote them down. First impressions matter, but vibe words. Right?
What?
My bad. I mistaken that. Vibe over words. Okay. Do you agree with that?
First impression matter, but vibe over words.
So it's
Absolutely.
It's kind of like what we're saying.
Absolutely.
You don't have to talk all the time.
Yes, it's the vibe that comes with it. If you got a good vibe, you don't need to be talking that much because the vibe speaks for itself. Now, if you have a terrible vibe and you're talking a lot, it's going to be worse. If you have a terrible vibe and you're not talking, it is terrible. So you really got to pick on one of those and be good at it.
So like
okay?
the small talk could, make that awkwardness good if you have like a weird vibe.
Yes,
at first,
because you're nervous. Like vibes can be off because you're nervous. So yes, a little bit of small talk can make you comfortable where the vibe changes into your favor.
But if you got a bad vibe and you're shy,
if you have a bad vibe and you're shy, terrible. If you have a bad vibe and you talk way too much and it's not beneficial to the vibe, you're done. Green.
Get them out.
Done.
Inactive.
Yes.
All right. So these are actually from ChatGPT, by the way. We just asked ChatGPT 5 fun facts about this hot take. So go ahead and read number 2.
Don't interrogate. Converse. I thought I said conversate, but converse. So basically, don't interrogate someone. You don't want it to seem like an interview. You want to have a conversation, an A/B conversation.
Yeah, we'll give a prime example right here, right? I'm gonna ask Pike some questions because this is our first date. So, what's your favorite place?
Your house.
What's your favorite beach?
Nude beach.
Do you like music when you're at the beach?
When you DJ.
Do you get in the water?
Yes.
Have you ever been to the beach, listened to music, and went in the water with another bitch?
I'm scared. No.
See? Wait, another man. My bad. Another man. Because you're acting like a girl. My bad.
And scene.
Right? Listen, don't ever call a girl the B word, nothing.
Yeah, we don't.
Right?
Yeah.
That was bad. That's what you don't want. That's interrogating, right?
Yeah,
Anyways,
that was good.
What do you think about that?
I don't like that. I felt like you were targeting me, and I couldn't really say anything besides what you wanted to hear.
So, ready? This would be a prime example, right? This is the go-to Danny. This your first time being to this beach?
Yeah, I've never actually been here before.
Yeah, so, great. The sun's shining outside. UV's a 10. We should make this like a regular thing. You know what I'm saying? Just come out here, vibe, listen to music, and just be together. It'd be dope.
Yeah, my schedule stays pretty much the same. Like, we can definitely make that work. And I love the vibe. You have a good conversation.
Awesome. So, let's just relax, listen to some music, and, maybe we'll get in the water in a little bit. You want to tan?
Yeah, we can tan.
Bet. Hey, also, I got a surprise for you later. That surprise is dinner. See? That's how you do it, and then it's just tanning, vibing from there. Right? That's pretty solid.
That was solid. I think I have a date with Danny now.
Let's go.
I'm in there. Your turn. Go ahead.
All right. So we all know about the compliments that everyone gives. Oh my God, you have such a great body. Okay. Compliments hit harder when they're unique.
I agree.
When have you ever told a girl, beautiful smile, her hair looks really good on a first date? First date.
Stands out. It might stand out.
Might stand out. Right. What do you usually say on the first date?
You look pretty today.
Wow, you're so pretty. Wow, love that outfit.
Wow, did you lose weight?
Wow, do a 360.
That's true.
Oh, did you sit in sugar? Because that ass is sweet.
Is that a shovel in your pocket? Because I'm digging that ass.
Yeah, that's the shit you don't say, right?
You got to hit him with something different. You got to hit him. I agree with that.
Unique.
Be like, wow, like, you're super sweet. Like, how you talk is just, it seems very genuine.
Your personality is great. I love your vibe. Like, dude, if a girl hears
Make
that,
it mean something.
Yeah, make it unique. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what I always try to do.
But I feel it might start that way, but then over time, you know how like relationships get flat.
Nope, you still got to give them compliments.
Okay, I agree. You
still got to. They can't just be the same thing that you said on the first date, right? On repeat every day. Wow, you look pretty. Wow, you look pretty. Wow, you look pretty. Wow, you look pretty. We get that she's pretty.
Yeah.
Tell her something else about herself, bro.
That's good advice.
Those are some nice toes.
Not Schmike. Busted. That's good advice. That was good advice. That was some like key advice that Danny just gave.
Literally, bro. Like you gotta be a sweet guy, and if you actually like the girl, you can give her a different compliment every day. Like you don't have to keep giving her the same damn compliment.
Agreed.
Like make the girl feel special because that's why you guys are dating, talking, hanging out, this and that. That's W advice right there.
That's some good advice from Danny.
Danny Hammy advice right here.
That's different.
You got number 4, and then I'll get number 5.
All right. Listen like you're trying to solve a mystery.
So, I think what this means is like when she's like explaining a story to you or something that she really likes, like you should listen and be like, okay, noted. Like if she's telling you like her favorite food, her favorite candy, like that stuff comes back in time, right? And if you don't listen, and like I'm guilty for this, right? The birthday. I don't remember the first birthday. After I have a birthday the first time, I'll remember it the second time, but not the first time. But she definitely tells you when she was born.
I don't remember names.
What?
It's bad.
Even when you're dating someone?
Oh, if I'm dating someone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking. I think that's what this means, right?
My bad. I was wrong topic. My apology.
The little things that she tells you, and like she actually cares for that stuff. Like she's telling you about her childhood.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't just listen. You need to understand.
Yeah, you need to understand where she's coming from. And if she ever throws out like a red flag, something that could be a red flag, that might come from a childhood memory, and you have to understand that. But the only way you're going to understand that is listening like it's a mystery, like you're trying to solve it, like you're Scooby-Doo.
Again, good advice.
Getting active, guys.
That's solid advice. I fully agree. I think it's more than just like hearing what they're saying. Listen, understand what they're trying to get at and why they're telling you, and it is going to come back around. So I agree.
Like, do you listen?
I feel like I'm a good listener.
How long does it take you to listen? Do you listen from the get-go, or do you got to get to know the person a little bit?
Early in a relationship, I feel like I listen the best.
Yeah.
As it goes on, I feel like depends. It depends, honestly.
That's when the small talk starts coming. It's like, okay, we get it. You like when the weather's 82 degrees, not 83.
Yeah. So then I start, I guess, still listening, but I guess maybe not as a mystery, more so I'm listening because I've heard this book before. I'm just kidding. That's not true.
W advice.
I always try to listen, but I think listening is probably the biggest thing. I think you definitely need to listen. What's the 5th one? Go.
Number 5. Guys, number 5. Quote of the day. Humor is the ultimate cheat code. Guys, it's not even about making the cheeks jiggle and clap. All right? It's more about making that person feel comfortable, making it to where, like, they're around you and they want to be around you, right? If you can make someone laugh, I'm not even going to say the quote again, but if you make someone laugh, like, that could be, like, the feeling that, like, when you're at home.
Yeah.
That comfortable. Dang, like.
Yes.
I want to be around this person all the time. Like,
yeah, I agree.
He's awesome. Mm-hmm. She's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Do you think girls should be funny?
Shouldn't?
Should.
I think it should be a balance of both. I think humor is good on both sides, and I think it speaks to that person's personality, and I love that. So, yeah, humor is the cheat code. Humor can get you out of a lot of bad situations. Humor can get you into a lot of good situations, and humor can flatten out an awkward situation. So,
yeah. All right, guys. Battery died twice. All right, like I said, he forgot to charge the batteries.
I do apologize.
But yeah, no, guys. So let us know down in the comments what you guys think about this hot take. Is small talk necessary, and are the 5 facts that we gave, like, do they kind of match up to what small talk should be, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, no, with that being said, guys, we're just going to make this a little short podcast. Like I said, we got to go get active out there, out in the real world, get some content for you guys. Support, show love for the brand. So just always trying to make some connections out there.
Definitely. And we do appreciate everyone's insight and you guys watching all the videos. Definitely check out that last one, as we said multiple times. Let us know if you liked it so we can do it again on episode 2 of it. And we're going to do Mike on the other end of it. So let us know if you guys like it. And yeah,
That is
That's basically it.
humor's the cheat code. That's
Episode
the quote of the
21.
day. Thank you guys for watching episode 21. This is Danny.
And this is Pie.
And this is Dubai.